Well, hey there, guys. So, welcome to 10.14. So, I'm going to try to do sort of a little impressions video here because my very first impressions were actually, holy shit, this is a big change. Not just dark mode, but the other minuscule little changes that make a world of difference. As you can see, I got iStat up there. That's working. That's pretty cool. ScreenFlow also works, which is a rarity. It has never worked in a beta before, so this thing is still pretty close to being 10.13 with the dark theme, but there are a lot of huge changes under the hood. A ton, in fact. Kind of too many to actually really go over in a small video, but I'll try. So the first thing we're going to go to is we're going to change it to day mode because we're in the day. So here is non-dark mode and here is dark mode. It's pretty cool. And change accent colors. I do like purple a lot. Purple's pretty freaking cool. And we're gonna go back to day mode just because it's a lot. It keeps me awake, and it's still in the morning here for me, as you can see. It's not 7 a.m. Now, right now, 10.14 is having a few font issues. It doesn't know what it wants to be. That's completely fine. That's understandable. I understand that. All right, not many of us don't know what we want to be. So they're trying out these new fonts and stuff. They're going to be a bit blurry for other people. They're going to be not blurry. It really does depend on, a lot of stuff. And I'm going to fix that right now. When I first installed the operating system and I went through the setup, and it said, do you want to use light mode or do you want to use dark mode? I fangirled and hit dark mode so quick that I just didn't know what to do. And when everything just turned to black, like the GUI and everything, when it just went to black, I was happy. I was really happy. And my voice is going at the moment. Great. I mean, look at that. It's, it doesn't fit yet. It's still probably in progress, but it does look cool nonetheless. And then afterwards, when I started testing app after app after app, and everything was functionable, there was little to no bugs besides sometimes stuff in your folders won't show, disk utilities being a buggy little shit, things like that. I was okay with it. I'm used to betas. I've been doing betas for as long as I can remember. It's awesome. And then I opened up the App Store. And then I realized, shit, this looks like it was designed by a kid. I'm not even kidding. This looks like it was designed by a kid. But I like the fact that it looks like this. This is a good design. Because here's the thing. Most people have to open up the App Store to get updates. But you don't have to do that anymore. You could just go grab your software updates from this location right here. Now that's a big time saver because this is clunky. Still, I do like the graphical effects. It looks pretty damn good in dark mode as well, and you got all the stuff here. I've had a couple of bugs while installing though. As you can see, we have no news app, right? It's not there, and I don't know why. And look, we just had a bug. That was weird. But I don't care because as long as the operating system is stable enough to use, to test, to do bug reports on, that's all that really matters to me, and it is. It's actually pretty damn good. And I like this. I like being able to mark everything up. Like if I wanted to, I could drop in some text. Change that text to whatever color I want, mess around with the pen a bit. As soon as I go back to the pen, oh, does it not let me go back to the pen? I want the pen. Yeah, well, usually, there we go, look. And you could also change your curves. They really did think ahead for everything. What is this anyways? Is this a highlighter? There's the text again. Trackpad. You have it. Don't have it. I'm on a Hackintosh. Whoa, you can go off screen too? I don't think that was meant to exist. Oh, so you can't go off screen. It just cuts you off. Alright, understandable. So that feature is pretty cool as well. Same as this. Just give me a second. I gotta build up some stuff. You're probably just like, what the hell is he doing? Well, watch this. This is the best kind of thing. Yep. And if you take more, they will all pop up in there, keeping your desktop clean as you can. And you scroll over, and you're able to go through each and every single individual picture by using your scroll wheel. That is amazing. Come on, Microsoft. Follow suit. I dare you. The one thing I also liked is, one thing I actually didn't like is when you went to dark mode originally on 10.13, this stayed white, and that was a problem for me. But now when you switch over to dark mode, this goes to dark mode too. So the UI is finally in sync with each other, and everything is finally doing what it should. And I enjoy this so much. It just makes me so happy that everything is finally coming together on macOS again. But there are some bad news for out there, for those people who have OpenGL games. OpenGL is possibly going to be removed sometime in the near future. So just a little bit warning about that. They're asking all the game developers to update their games to using Metal, which I'm fine with, considering that the original Tomb Raider reboot game didn't have TressFX, and if they update to Metal, they can bring the full PC experience to macOS. Now, right now, gaming is bad. Do not game on this system. Do not game on this beta. I started up Rise of the Tomb Raider, and even on the lowest settings, the FPS is garbage because it is a beta after all, and that usually gets better by beta 4, or sometimes not till the GM is released, which I don't know why. It's just weird. It's always been that way. But nonetheless, RuneScape works fine, and so does Guild Wars 2. Yay. I will try Dauntless later on today. If that, yeah, I can run that on macOS. I realized I can just run that through Wine. So that's pretty good. What else do we need to talk about? We talked about performance. We've talked about the dark mode, the light mode, everything like that. Oh, the dynamic wallpaper. Such a girl. Jesus. Look at the dynamic wallpaper. That is so cool. Now, if we actually let it do its thing instead of constantly choosing between light and dark mode, like, look at that. That looks like the sun is rising in that picture. Why don't I have that? Let's switch to this. There. That is what it should look like right now, considering that it says it's 7 a.m. When we go and change that time, okay. So let's go back to change the desktop wallpaper. Oh, well. Whatever. You get the point. The dynamic wallpaper is pretty cool, and I hope they do improve upon it. Ow! Bad. Another thing that is pretty cool is, the hell is it? I just had it in my head, and that ding made me forget it. I have such a bad memory. Your passwords can no longer be one letter, and that is bothersome as hell. But I'm just going to enable the auto login feature, and I'll be happy. So that's it. The first impressions are very, very well done, Apple. You did a great friggin' job. You finally listened to your users on both ISO 12, which I have to admit is pretty damn good, unless you use AR, which drains the hell out of your battery right now, and it's sucks because I was playing Lego for like 5 minutes and my battery went dead. Stupid Apple. No, I'm kidding. That was pretty fun. My kid loved it too. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed these first impressions. If you have a MacBook Pro, if you're a Mac user, partition your hard drive and give this thing a shot. This is pretty damn fun. If you want to be able to get it, it's in my Discord right now. You guys can go grab the files and enjoy. You Hackintosh users can go grab them as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this, because this is fun. Beta.